Not surprised, just like every week, we got a mother murdered infant boy right after giving birth to him. Dropped him in the basement garbage can, prosecutors say. Wow, would you look at that face? Right back on the Keep It P podcast.
Music TV.
Man, I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von, Savage, and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. B1 to you players.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
For being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P, SP the Ghost, LOXD Block. And congratulations once again, TZ Vaughn, Savage, and Jay Lava. Love is love. Ghost Soldier Soul. Yeah.
Keep it P, man. From the P Master itself. The Bishop God, Master Juan, Chairman of the Board of Famous Players. Everywhere. You dig? Church.
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
Oh yeah. Going a little old school on you, cause it's the nooner. You know I really want you. It's the nooner. Cause I know I really want you. Yeah. It's the
wake your goat mouth ass up.
Get your news sooner. Don't smell like tuna. Wona. Duna. Cause it's the nooner. Baby. Okay. This is Keep It P podcast. We take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist war propaganda machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then you have the Reed Thuglikins and the Democrats, both bipartisan, super saying 94-1 means they came together like Voltron to target black people. Can't come together for nothing, to do nothing else like the check that they owe. Come together to write that shit like you did for the Asians that only had 270 instances of Asian crime when we had in the 2000s, like tenfold. I don't know, call me crazy, radical maybe even.
Just call me crazy now.
Nah, I got a guy though. Then he ain't shy though. Could you please give a warm welcome for Mr. Von Savage, TZ Von Savage Media, boy, in the place to be, boy.
Hashtag for the record doe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hashtag FTRD.
Exclusively.
Von Savage Media in the place to be. Sucker MC.
Of the suckerist variety.
Self-hug, self-love. That's a beatbox and a b-boy stance.
Phil.
You may have thought that was corny, but
have.
it's even more corny.
As if we let the culture die, y'all.
Insane Eminem is number one is very corny.
Not super corny. But they don't get the picture. Alright, so listen.
Don't doubt, punk.
Yeah, we take it back to the old school one time for him. Alright, so man, these stories unfortunately just keep on coming. And
every day.
And when they come, I'm sure gonna read them too. I'm not gonna stop. Yep.
You're gonna give it to me.
I got another one for you. So it says, mother murdered infant boy right after giving birth to him. It took almost a year, but prosecutors now... Why it gotta take a year?
every time.
Why?
It just took, what was it,
10
yesterday, the
years.
other day, to oh my God.
Then the other dude got caught when he was like in his 70s, 80s, 90s. So it's like he lived a full life already. It took almost a year, but prosecutors now say the woman who was supposedly suffered from a miscarriage actually murdered her newborn baby. The grand jury agreed. Andy Wright, 30. Andy, 30? And hold on. Let me put Cuz up on the Summerland screen. Because she looked every bit of 50. She ain't never been 30. She look like Benjamin Button. She don't look like no damn 30. All right, but anyway, she said 30 was arraigned Tuesday on an indictment of 2 counts of murder. 2 counts? She had twins?
Dang.
Prosecutors say the newborn did not have a name. The allegations from the district attorney Jay Flynn is the authorities received a report on October 5th of miscarriage. The district attorney said he did not believe that and ordered an investigation. Now hold on. What would make the district attorney not believe that? You know what I'm saying? Like he a dude. How you dudes? Hold on. Dudes don't tell ladies about their baby parts, like, or I mean, have suspicion about a female lady going zones, especially if that ain't your girl.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying though? Like a female could tell you. Listen, a female could tell you some shit like, I had a miscarriage. Tell me some shit like I had a miscarriage, and you be like, ooh, you know, I don't want to touch that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it must have been hard for you. You know, like, you know, I could only imagine how you felt there, sister. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't have a little thing in me like that. I don't know about that. Now, if that was your boo though, and that was your seed that you was squeezing in, then you might. What you mean? What you mean you had a miscarriage? Everything seemed fine 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean, though? I'm just trying to break it down. But anyway, the district attorney said he did not believe that and launched an investigation, which I find highly suspicious. It raised
I'm just saying you launched it when?
Here you go. It raised my eyebrows, and it was a situation where I wanted a full-blown investigation on the matter, Flynn said. Really?
It took a year?
Who talks like that though?
It don't take no year. That's your shorty, cuz.
The situation raised my eyebrow.
That's your shorty, cuz.
And I felt like I needed a full investigation cuz my eyebrow raised. Nigga, what are you talking about, cuz? Who says that? Who says that in the history of life? Who says that?
Hey. And he needed a year to try to cover it up. I'm saying cuz whacked her. I mean, gave her the floopers.
Hold on, Wright was home while her boyfriend and his friends were out, Flynn said. She gave birth on the early morning. Oh, did the boyfriend tell? Hold on. She gave birth in the early morning of October 5th and killed the newborn right after that, Flynn alleged. The DA did not elaborate on the alleged method of the child's killing except to say that it was blunt force trauma and forcefully penetrating trauma. Focally penetrated trauma. What? Focally penetrating trauma? So like focusing on one spot to kill it? Is that what they're saying? Because I know they ain't talking about what, which described as something involving a more precise edge-like instrument or object than a blunt force trauma. So like a
type of thingage. Well, since when don't you just say stab?
Yeah, and why would you do that to a newborn out your coochie's baby though? What? Now, well, so I guess if you want to be in a relationship. Yep, it was cuz baby, and she ain't want to have nothing to do with it cuz she was fucking with the boyfriend, and she, Is that what you was thinking?
It was Tyrone's baby. The boyfriend's Tyrone, cuz.
Okay, let's keep going. They were,
and I'm still saying that the dude was smashing though.
Okay, they were.
It's a love triangle.
They were initially in the dark about Wright giving birth, but called 911 upon seeing she was in distress. Flynn did not elaborate on the nature of this distress, again citing that an ongoing case. First, responders took Wright to the hospital, and it was short time after that the newborn baby turned up dead in a garage bag that was dumped in the garbage can in the basement of the home. Now,
no Tyrone, but there's a love triangle.
But I'm just saying, like, what made him go back to the crib and search up like it was a baby? Could she have had one of those miscarriages where it was a blop in the toilet and that was it?
Nah, I'm saying it had to be like a full
term type of thing.
I'm saying no. I'm saying it had to be a full term. You call it cuz an infant,
right? Yeah, that's right. They said he didn't have a name, so okay, I get it. There was almost 1 year ago. As far as the DA was concerned, the question was whether the newborn baby boy was alive or dead when Wright gave birth to him, said the child. Flynn said the child was alive. I had to make sure that the baby was born, he said. I had to make sure that my I's were dotted and my T's were crossed. I was 100% sure beyond a reasonable doubt of going to the court of law that it was not a miscarriage. Nigga, you know too much, nigga.
He was humping her.
Nigga, you know too much, nigga.
Come on,
nigga.
Come on, now this is a love triangular.
But I'm just saying, or he is the simp of the century.
No, that's a love triangle, cuz.
Like,
you don't get to fill in all of that.
Nah, that's way too much.
He almost wanted to slit his wrist, cuz. That's too much.
He's like, I am going to avenge my son's death. Word is bond.
I promise you.
Like, if it's the last thing on some Kill Bill shit, like, I'm gonna hunt everybody on what.
I had to make absolutely sure before I was gonna throw the book at my baby mama.
Right.
That she whacked my seed though, son.
Dude, he know. I just had to be certainly sure that the baby was alive. Like, dude,
it took a year.
Like, Wright is the only suspect, Flynn said. Asked the reporter. Flynn flatly denied that this was a case of attempted at-home abortion. The baby was full term, and Wright killed him shortly after birth, Flynn said. He is adamant about that shit.
I promise you.
When I say quick, it was quick, he said, describing the time frame between the birth and the alleged murder. Nigga, how do you know this? Unless y'all had a conversation, and the way she explained it, you didn't believe it. And the end result is the baby not making it, so you don't give a you thought of the worst shit she could have did because you knew she didn't want to have a baby in the first place. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, but he just helped her though.
But cuz it's like, this is what I'm not getting though. Like this, cuz they're making it seem like he's like a total neutral hero party in the face of the saga of the baby, but we clearly know y'all fucking idiots because we just did a story where they just found out a nigga killed his own wife 10 years ago in the house with a fake black man murderer shooting with the sawed-off shotgun. Right. It took y'all 10 years to figure that out. We read the story once right off the bat and said, no, nigga, it was the husband.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing here.
No new evidence.
And that's what we doing here. We're hearing the best evidence that we can out the damn newspaper. And we already saying, like, that don't make no sense, cuz. Cuz was banging that. I don't know, man, in the life of work. I don't care how much of a feminist you are, how much pussy you are. how much. I don't care if you got 13 sisters and you the only dude. There ain't no nigga finna go on no crusade like that about no girl lying about a miscarriage if he ain't plucking her. And then further from the plucking her, if he didn't think that could be his shorty. See, there's a key to that. See, you could be plucking and you can be like, oh, that ain't mine. But if you pluck it and you think that's yours, you're tripping.
But why he helping her though?
You say he helped her?
You didn't peep that?
Mm-mm.
It was quick. How's that? Well, that if it was quick,
hey, you know what?
Hey. How you know it wasn't an accident?
Hold on. You know it's funny because I'm reading the story, so sometimes I do miss things because you're listening. But I did just say two things that didn't make sense. Like, nigga, how you know it was quick, cuz? How you know that? How do you know it was a short time between the birth and before the baby was killed? He reiterated that. He said that shit twice.
Like, fam, that's not a...
Citing the ongoing case, Flynn declined to explain the testing involved to confirm the baby's birth. This nigga employed or invested in the help of his forensic homeboys and everything. I need y'all to get a test on this body stat. I need approximation of time of death within the second, Johnson.
He didn't need none of that because he already knew because he was there.
Right. Wright faces 2 counts of second-degree murder. 1 count was for intentional murder, and the other was for deprived indifference to human life. There we go with that deprived indifference. Why don't you just say murder of your own baby? See, they get the weak. See, that's why they keep killing kids. That's why we keep doing stories like this. That's why we keep.
What's her bail?
Andy Wright, 30, was arraigned this afternoon on 2 counts of second-degree murder after she allegedly killed her newborn baby in October 2020. Bail is set for $75,000.
See how I knew it was bluffery?
And that's the
I wanted to know right away what was the bail.
That's the end of the article. Done. Over. Finito.
Since when? $75,000 for murder, cuz?
Your own shorty.
Multiple murder charges. Yeah, just give us $75,000, Jackson, and go home now.
Yeah, you like that's surprising when you seen $10,000 for the baby in the freezer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Baby in the freezer for 2 years, dog. I mean, 2 years in the freezer, Jack.
You could bluff like what? Whose baby is that? I don't even know now. What baby is that now? I just bought that freezer now on Craigslist now. You said it came with a body in it now.
I said it came with meat in it already. I just didn't know.
You smell me?
I just said it had meat already. I just didn't know. Like, I just
called Medina.
Man, all right.
I thought it was dear now.
Now, looking at her though, she do look on a little on the I date black dude side of the game though.
Yeah, but the dude was going too hard in the paint. I don't think Tyrone was in the building.
Yeah, I'm still saying dude was going too hard in the paint. He cares way too much to have nothing to do with that baby.
He was going way too hard.
This is just too random for a DA, somebody in your court. Somebody, how did she come across you in the court? Like, how did this?
Unless this fool, only thing that could save him is if this fool's like running for office or something. He trying to make this his super case.
I could see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I could see
she
that.
She probably done tore up a lot. She's probably the apple of her family's eye, and they got some bread, and they like, man, get rid of her, fam.
Yeah, this is he cared too much for me. I'm still saying that, nigga. What the dog? You care?
Oh, he definitely.
This is a random cooch. The supposed, I mean, that's the way it's supposed. He's a DA of attorney. He's a prosecutor. So first of all, I'm trying to figure out how she came across his prosecution, because it wasn't for this initially. Like, how do you know her? How do you know her so much to care about this cooch?
It's he can't because she's a baby killer now.
Does he have some crusade about abortions? If my mom had an abortion, I wouldn't have been here. Blah blah blah. That kind of thing.
Nah, he was smashing that. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's
and
his shorty.
Yeah.
He's salty, and I'm throwing the book at you, Jack.
Mm-hmm. That's all I can see. It don't. It just fits.
The love triangle.
It really just makes a lot of sense. It really doesn't make any, because that's the only way he gets involved with this crusade shit.
Yeah, and the other boyfriend knew it wasn't his, and he's like, "Nah, man, fam, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go with the fellas." So I got my alibi. I'm going in there and get that coat hanger, homie.
Well, all right, I ain't gonna hold you.
R.I.P. to the shorty.
R.I.P. to another shorty, man. Tragic.
We got
But I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna fold your mojo and scold you about being on code, boy.
That's right.
I told you now, if you ain't got nothing nice to say about black folks, I don't care what they did, boy. Shut your mouth, boy.
Shut it up.
I don't care what they did, boy. You wasn't saying that about Harvey Weinstein, boy.
Still though, you're watching his movies right now.
Your ass watching
all that.
2.5 Men right now, and Charlie out here giving the sauce to everybody, boy. Shut up, boy. Yeah, you watching 2.5 Men, boy.
That's right.
Charlie
boy.
giving the tiger blood to everybody, boy. You know he got that
Pussy,
package, boy.
That's that Bussy.
Been had that package for a long time too, boy.
And he got it from Bussy.
On the Bussy side of the game, I'm sure.
I promise you.
Now, 4 words I'ma leave you with now.
Go buy a shirt.
I got another one now.
Join us on Patreon.
I was thinking about another phone now.
Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. Take that now.
Take that now. Stop playing with me now.
That's not my
You get the shakers and the shivers, boy.
Well, you know I told you about all
Church, preach, tabernacle. It's the only way we're going to get any action. Man, I want to give a shout out to 2 BBFs. Friends, you dig? Hey, they had a special shout out, you know what I mean? I mean, somebody care about y'all, man. I want to give y'all congratulations to Jay Lava and T. Von Savage on their success, on keeping it P, on their podcast, where they take news situations and everyday occurrence and tell how it is and not like it was. You did? They be keeping it on the P for real. Y'all tune in to their podcast here. I'm telling T. Von Savage and Jay Lava. Hey man,
I ain't gotta be working till
Vicky
3.
think a lot about y'all, man. Y'all just keep doing your thing, man.
We
10 o'clock.
and we totally didn't have to do this. However, we got 2 shows in the hole. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's
sir.
great. See how the Lord work, boy.
And I can only do 2 shows in the morning, though.
That's what. Let's see how that worked out.
Because I had planned already not to do that since we were doing some now. So I'll still do 2. But
What time you want to do them then?
No, I'm up in the morning regardless. So.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say if you want to sleep and shit, because I'm,
Oh no, I'm up. Ain't no. I gotta
Ain't
get up
no
for the
sleep,
shorties
boy.
to get them to school.
Ain't no sleeping, just
up.
boy.
Nah,
What's
I'm a teacher,
wrong with
man. I told you I'm a teacher, man.
I got to teach you on. So where did you download the curriculum?
Oh, now you just got your state. You got your state online school. Now they send you everything. Books, experiments now, everything you need now. a laptop if you need one now, and a printer now.
What?
It sends you everything, and you get on the Zoom with the teacher now, and they be putting foot to your behind too now. Now you gotta do your side too now. They got your own portal, but you get to see everything now.
So
you're in 100% control of their grades and everything.
what?
You see it all now. And they get 3 times to do it now. So you gonna learn now. You gonna do it every time I say do it now. And I want to see it before the last time, Jackson.
I like that.
Because we gonna go over this together now. I'm gonna make sure. And it ain't got to be turned in till 11:59 now.
11:59 at night?
Mm-hmm. They got a certain amount of hours they need to do per day now. But you could do some, like PE. Go run around the building, boy. That's your PE now. Hit these push-ups now. Okay, now that's your PE for the day now.
I like that idea.
Oh, man. I can't be playing with these other folks, man.
I really like that.
As soon as they do